Y'all ever been caught watching those bad videos? Y'all know what videos I'm talking about. Don't try playing dumb with me. And one of the worst things that could ever happen to you is getting caught lacking. Not only were you caught lacking, you were caught lacking with a horse being involved in this video. Why? Because you're a freak. And not only were you caught being freaky, you were caught being freaky in class. And that's exactly what happened to me in 8th grade. So a little backstory. I went to a Christian private school from 3rd grade to sophomore year. And no, it's not because I'm wealthy. It's because my stepdad worked there. And since he worked there, I had some special access, you feel me? And in my parents' eyes, this was a great opportunity. But what my parents didn't know, I was already chilling at the public school, had my own operation going, damn near a mob boss. Shooters, I got that. Women, I got that. Sports, I don't got that. What I'm trying to say is, I already felt good at this school. It was like my second home. So when my mom offered to switch me schools, I looked at my mom, smiled, and as 21 Savage once said, I never switch on my enemies or my bros. And she said, I'll take you to the movies. Alejandro, my man, we had some good times together, bro. Remember those times I beat you on the tetherball? Stacy, senorita, I will miss you. You will forever be in my heart. But I think it's time to let you go and let you fly. Hey, Aaron, hey, my brother, hey, I'm gonna miss you the most, big dog. Awesome, real. Dude, who are you? I don't even know you. Shut up, Aaron. Don't ruin the moment. Goodbye. Who is he? Shh. Adios. And I bounce on some Prince of Bel-Air timing, you feel me? Years passed, I'm in 8th grade now and I basically know everyone there. It's a small school. But even though this was a small school, I was struggling to feel a part of it. It just didn't feel like a second home. And I wondered why for so long until I realized I was the only Mexican there. Like, finding a person who wasn't white at this school was harder than finding a good Asian driver. Harder than finding a black person who can swim. Harder than finding a Mexican person who doesn't mow lawns for a living. Harder than finding an Indian person who doesn't work at AM PM. What I'm trying to say is, I was one of the only Mexicans at this school, and there were plenty more differences I started noticing, such as their financial situation. While I was out here sleeping in the living room couch, these guys had mansions. I'm talking about guest rooms. How is that a thing? And don't get me started on these guys' cars. Every morning I would see a Porsche, a Maserati, a Challenger. It was honestly dope, not finna lie, until it was my turn. Love you, baby. Have a good day at school. Mom, I'm not a baby, I'm 14. Oh, I'm sorry, young man. Please, shh, just don't embarrass me. Excusez-moi? I know you did not just shush me, and it made it hard for me to relate. I felt like an outsider. And eventually, I became what some would call a hater. I let that anger, hate, and loath just cook up in a nice pot until I met Micah. And I'm still a hater, but at least I had a good friend now. Now, Micah was what some would call a legend. Bro would get in trouble for things that were so avoidable, it was crazy. I mean, the amount of exit signs this guy broke was unmatched. He would break hundreds of thousands of, okay, 20 to 30. But still, this guy was a menace. That's not even including the water bottles this guy threw at kids in the hallway for no reason whatsoever. Ow! Who hit me? I mean, this kid would climb fences when teachers were talking to him. And it kind of sounds like Micah wasn't fully there in the head, you feel me? Like he had some disability. But no, this motherfucker knew what he was doing. He was 100% there in the head, 100% conscious. This man was a demon on some NBA YoungBoy timing, Black Air Forces before they were even a thing. And the only explanation I could come up with for him doing such things was he didn't care what anyone thought, which is why I probably got along with him so well, because I didn't have to act cool or act like I had all this money. I could just be goofy Sticks and he accepted me for it. And I know you're probably thinking, wow, Sticks, this is a great video, I love it. But what does this have to do with you getting caught watching? Don't worry, I'm getting to it. I'm just building up the story. It's 4th period PE, and our teacher was sick this day. So they moved us to the study hall room, and the teacher watching us was a legend as well, but not a good one. One like a chupacabra. Miss Seekins, I'm here to return my book. Yes, come here. I don't know, I gotta go to soccer practice, and it's kind of dark over there. You know, I really have to get going. Come here, please. Please, I need to check something. Oh, nah, she tweaking. You know, I'm doing really fine up. She was also a little trigger happy, but I don't blame her because if I was a teacher, I'd be trigger happy as well. So as soon as we walk in, she's tripping, talking about, quiet class, I will allow inside voices. That is it. I sit next to my boy Mike and Alex, and they're just talking while I'm doing homework. When all of a sudden, Mike and Alex decide to get a little louder and louder. And eventually, since they're getting louder, the whole class gets louder. Miss Seekins has had enough. She's old, she's cranky. She's been here since the dawn of time, before dinosaurs were extinct. She has every right to be mad. Silence! I give you permission to breathe oxygen in my classroom. And this is how you treat me? The punishment for the next person caught talking will be the walk of atonement. Woo! Look at them flat cheeks. 5 minutes is all I'm asking. Obviously, she didn't say that because that would be illegal. She said we'd be written up. But for suspense, the walk of atonement will be your punishment. Everyone's freaking out. No one cared. And the classroom goes mute. That part's true. Everyone then's doing what they're supposed to. Until I see Micah. Micah has the biggest smile of all time. And him being the menace he was, I knew I was fucked. I then look at Alex, and Alex looks like he's trying to not burst out laughing because of what he just seen or heard. And even though I had no clue what they were up to, I started wanting to laugh because laughing is contagious. Then I see Micah do something unbelievable. He pulls out his phone. The volume is fully up, and it's a paused video of a woman and a horse doing the "my mind's telling me no, but my body." Oh wait, R. Kelly was canceled, huh? They was basically bumping and grinding, you feel me? And when I seen this, I was bamboozled on how this was possible. At the same time, terrified, because I knew if this man played this video, my stepdad, who's a teacher at this school, will be notified about this within the next couple of minutes. So I'm like, Micah, come on, man, you're gonna get us in trouble.
Are we really though?
This motherfucker, bro, she's right there. I'm not trying to get yelled at when I get home.
Chill, player. You gonna get old worrying too much, I swear.
Bro, what do you
Trust me. Trust me. I got this.
And me looking back at it, this was a horrible decision because me telling him not to do it was like me begging him to do it. So he pretends like he's gonna push play, like a bluff. And if things couldn't get any worse, we now have Miss Seekin's attention. I make eye contact with her and she makes eye contact with me. And as soon as she starts yelling at me, Micah plays the video, bruh. And everyone's laughing in class. I'm laughing. My classmates are laughing. Hey, she's definitely not laughing. She proceeds to walk my way. Micah turns off the video because he ain't finna get caught lacking, and she just lets me have it for like 3 minutes non-stop. And she asks, "What's so funny?" Nothing, Miss Seekins. Then why are you laughing? I don't even know. Well, obviously there was something funny because you disrupted my classroom. So tell me, what is it? I really don't know. Sticks, just go sit over there. And it's funny because I was the only one that was moved. And then Micah, being Micah, got moved because he was caught talking 5 minutes later. Class ends. Me and Micah have a couple laughs, and then I go to my next class. And my stepdad being my only ride to school, it was only a matter of time before I had to see him. So when school ends, I walk to his classroom, knock on his door. It's open. Oh, hey Sticks, let me talk to you for a second. I heard you got in trouble with Miss Seekins. Is that true? Yeah. Well, why is this happening? Well, I was just talking in class and, you know. So was that it? Yeah. Alright. You're not mad? No, I'm just disappointed. Let's go home. Let's freaking go, boy! And just like that, I got away. And I really think God was watching over me because he never mentioned the horse. And maybe Miss Seekins did tell him, or maybe she didn't. Either way, I didn't care. Sadly, this is one of the only stories I had with Micah because he left the school that year. The school told him that if he stayed, the next time he had a suspension, he would have gotten expelled. So obviously he bounced. And eventually, I was back to square one until I made a new friend group. And then we committed Grand Theft Auto, crashed the car, but that's for another story. With that being said, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure to sub, like, and comment. Add my Insta, reach out to me, and I'll see you guys next time.